All right, grasshoppers.
25
Talking about Gresh's haircut. Gresh, show us your haircut. That's everybody wants to see it. Come on.
25 cents a corner.
Nice. Excellent. Looking sharp. Looking sharp. Mel, we'll come to you next. Dave, you're looking good. I see you trimmed up the Fu Manchu there a little bit.
Yeah, trimmed it up. Took out the weed whacker after I got my manscaping done on my back and, shoulders.
I like how we're all getting prepared. Gresh gets a haircut. Yeah. Dave's trimming the and then there's Herb.
Then there's Dash Riprock with the hat and the vest on.
So Herb's got to get out of here early today. He's going to go get an X-ray. He's got the vest on already to get ready for his X-ray. What's with the hat?
Did you get?
I like the hat.
How much did that vest cost you?
Man, I feel bad. I'm the only one without a hat on. Just hold on one second.
It looks like a hat. It looks like a hat.
Oh, of course, the cowboy.
Okay. What's going on now?
Hey, cowboy.
Put some water. Make it a little bigger.
Is it Brokeback Mountain?
Doesn't even fit your head.
Oh my God.
What's going on there?
Did that thing fit when you had hair?
Yeah, it did. I don't know what happened. All right. So, Dave, I know we were talking about, we don't want to, and we can't say too much about what's going on with Panarin, but it seems pretty obvious that there's no truth to that whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, it's again, another thing we all kind of take for granted, the life we're allowed to lead in the West, about regardless of what your beliefs are, maybe you do pay consequences or something with, opinion or whatever, but this is, this is hit pretty hard too. I'm telling you, I hate to use the word sweet, nicest competitors I've ever come across in Artemi Panarin. It just, it's, let alone certainly the Rangers as a team are affected, and I hope that sooner than later, for his own thing, that this thing kind of flattens out and gets back to some normalcy for him. Sure.
And again, I think we all feel the same way. We do have to be a little bit careful, because if it was true, then there's a young girl involved too. So we want to be careful.
Yeah, and you can say what you like, but that is the time we're in. The time we're in, and you do have to be careful. You do have to be in there. So and that's the thing of the Ranger season as it's gone. Between the D'Angelo situation and now this, and it's like Chris Kreider said to Capel, actually said to Lafreniere, he said, "You've seen more in 3 months, and there's been a lot going on here in the 10 years that I've been here, but this is crazy." Yeah. So it's almost like we're just hoping that COVID's the only story moving forward, So,
okay. Well, it should have been around the early '80s when there was no all that media crap. We kept it all secret.
Yeah. You can. It's hard to hide now, and a lot of again, we're out there once a week. Tom's out there quite a bit. It's just a different time we're in. So personally, I'd rather not have anybody know where I am or what I'm doing or what I'm thinking, or but it's just a different time, and everybody has a platform to be able to speak how they want to speak and have opinion formed as a result. So there you go.
Even Larry Melnick, right? That's something right there. So Mel, one of the reasons I love you so much, I really mean that, is that you come right back with the vest, right? I mean, you just got skewered last week with that vest, but you put it right back on again.
How much did that cost to get that vest?
$20.
You should have got the one for $30.
No, we forgot. This week was supposed to be vest day too. We're all going to wear vests while we made it hat day. So,
I thought it was invest day.
Well, you're probably the only guy that's got enough money to invest.
Yeah. No kidding.
No, Larry's probably sitting on a pile there somewhere too.
Yeah. So, Gresh, real quick,
Got lunch.
Well, that's lunch. The Nook. We need to see the Nook.
Oh, the Nook. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay, I need from last week. Excuse me, but from last week, like I know Sir James Patrick is a renovator. I've been watching HGTV for years. I do some renovations. Now let's clarify this because it's pissing me off. The Nook. Okay, you have a kitchen, you have a bedroom, you have a bathroom. Those are areas or places or spaces in your house. Correct? Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah, it's a space.
It's a
Yeah.
space. So,
It's like your
but the kitchen nook, Ronald, is an actual space in your kitchen. It could be under a bay window or around a bay window, and the table or the bench that you put it in is going into that space, which is a kitchen nook.
No.
End of
when
story.
when you go online to order it, though, you don't go online. Say, look, this is how you order. You look for breakfast nooks, and then they show you pictures of L-shaped, whichever way you want it.
It's
That's
a
like-
bench. It's a bench for it's a bench and or a table for a space, which is a kitchen nook.
No, when you order the Nook, they don't send you a room when they order a Nook. They send you a bench.
Confirm with Sir James Patrick that I am correct. That's all I want.
So you're telling me that if James Patrick says that, then that's right.
That's right.
I totally disagree.
Where were you born, Winnipeg?
Saskatoon,
Oh, Jesus, no wonder.
right by your house.
Dave, what's your take? Dave, what's your take on a Nook? And don't be influenced by Mel there. What's your take on what a Nook is, Dave?
Well, I think a nook can be, personally, I think it can be anything you want it to be. I mean, like Gresh, obviously it fits in that area of his place, and he's got big guys and that. And
yeah.
So you can make it a breakfast nook, like bathroom nook. You have it around the toilet or something like that, in case you want to get together.
I'm not sure.
Hold on. Oh, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
So clearly, I mean, you saw the video I sent out earlier where Mel and James were getting the cologne ready. So clearly they conspired here to say, okay, this is what we're going to say on the screen, okay?
Well, I mean, that's, opinions like, what, everybody has them, so I guess we all do. So,
No, I really do care about what James and Mel think of it. But
so James and Herb.
James and Herb, I do care. But listen to this.
Listen to me.
That's it.
That's what you think of them?
Yeah.
Well,
From what Ron said last week, he was building a bench. It's going to take him 4 hours. He was going to get his kids to help him build the bench to go into the kitchen nook. That's it. End of story.
There is a bench.
okay, hold on. Newsflash. James Patrick has changed his mind. He's now a front runner here. He's agreeing with Dave.
Yeah.
There's also a
That's
bench.
because you know why? Because I was one of the few guys that actually talked to him when he came up as a rookie.
I'm not talking to him anymore.
Huh?
I'm not talking to him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You made fun of your Nook.
Hey, listen. Good luck, James, to you.
Okay. Yeah. So if they started the hockey, are the Western Junior kids playing?
Oh, I don't know. I think they're starting.
Jeep's the coach, right?
What's that?
Sir James or Jeep is a coach, right? So
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, he was a coach. He was a coach.
Yeah.
Okay, Mel, anything you want to touch on? You got notes, any bad dreams, cold sweats, anything like that?
I took such abuse last week for this vest that I had to come right back and wear it, and then added the fedora. Since we're a little older, born in the 50s and the 60s, everybody, my grandfather and my dad, everybody wore a fedora. The women wore hats and white gloves, if you remember that. So the vest is coming back. I sent Tom pictures of it.
My ex-wife loved James Patrick, and now she's married to a woman. Go figure. That's not.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Go figure.
oh, God. All right, James Patrick is telling us here.
Oh my God.
March 12.
Okay, good.
Let me just put that up there again. That could be one that. Oh God.
Oh.
Let's just see. We read that from my ex-wife loved James Patrick, and now she's married to a woman. Go figure. That's probably one of the best arguments we've had.
Oh my God. Anyway. Wow. It's a different time now. Who knows? Oh, God.
Oh.
Why does Sir James have to quarantine?
It's called the pandemic. There's a virus out there. It's called the coronavirus. I'm sorry. It's a little bit of a newsflash. It started about a year ago.
Yeah, I know. But why does he have to quarantine? You have to quarantine before you go play?
I'm assuming there's some. Yeah.
Well, the kids are probably coming in from all over, so they'll quarantine wherever they're in for 2 weeks, and then I'm assuming then the schedule will start up, right? Sounds like
I'd like that clarified by Sir James, please.
Dave, are you doing the game tomorrow night from inside the building or outside the building?
The Ranger game, Gresh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, inside. It'll be in the
Are
building.
you inside? Oh, good.
Yeah. So are you going to be there? Are you going to go?
No. How are they? How are they doing that? How can you get into the building? You get tested last couple?
You have to prove that you've had a negative test within 72 hours.
Right. Okay. Is that for you too? Is that for you have to do that
No,
too?
we get tested when I go to the building. So every home game we've been at we were playing in a bubble in Regina. Okay.
That's a really nice city. Oh boy.
Regina, beautiful.
Regina's nice. You kidding me?
So
right downtown.
So I think what they tried to offer up. I'm not sure how they've done the tickets. My assumption is they've offered it up to season ticket holders first, right?
Yeah, they have because I get an email from them because I have season tickets in the building, but even though I got the vaccination, I got to still get tested.
Yeah, because the vaccine doesn't stop you from getting the virus.
From dying.
Right. So you can still have it.
Yeah.
Have you got both of them, Gresh, or just one?
No, I get the second one on week from Sunday.
Yeah, good.
And my mom's getting hers in Manitoba on Monday at 2:40 in the afternoon, and she's going to be because she's 98. She's going to be the poster child of after all the essential workers got it. She's the first one getting it.
Wow.
That's not that they're going to do a big thing on her.
Good for her. Gresh, she's 98.
Yeah, she'll be 99 this year.
Oh,
yeah.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
bless her. Wow. My mom, she just got both. She got the first one and the second one. She's in Kitchener in Waterloo.
So, that's good.
Yeah, it's coming slowly but surely, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, when you got did it hurt? Any after effects? Anything?
Well, it made me want to
drink,
swim a lot, and
swim.
Yeah.
You're thirsty?
I was really thirsty, but no, nothing. I mean, how do you it's like every day to me right now. My week is like this. There's 6 Saturdays and a Sunday. Okay. So how do you know the difference?
Right.
I mean, you get the shot in the arm, you walk out. I was with my son, so I'm holding my shoulder and I'm kind of whining and everything. People going, "You okay?" I go, "It hurts like you wouldn't believe." Right?
Nice.
Well, you don't. It's a needle. I mean, I'm sure all of us in this table have been hit in the mouth with a pucker in the face, and you got stitches or you got needles, whatever. And I had my teeth knocked out by a Scott Stevens slap shot. They give me 3 or 4 needles between periods and went back out. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
You go out there, you're drinking water, and you can't really see yourself drowning in the water as it's going down. But I didn't find anything different from it. But right. I mean, that's me. Some people, I guess, react to it differently. But
our tolerance for pain, like when I had my knee replaced, right? They would say, "Well, give me a number from 1 to 10. How does it feel?" I'm like, I don't know, 15, 10, whatever. If you're telling me it's part of the process here, then we'll just deal with it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember
right.
I mean, I had my ear cut off or cut in half, and Dave sat there and watched them sewed back together.
Yeah.
Then we went to a bar and got we had a few cocktails.
Yeah.
Tried to find our way home from the city. And I don't. you know, like you get hurt, things happen. You just keep you fight. That's how you grew up. I mean, that if you didn't, somebody else took your place.
Yeah, that's
No.
what,
Well, I'm sure the fights
that's
that you
what like the guys from Minnesota used to say. That's like when men were men and women were men.
yeah.
Right?
And, well, I want to get on the women's ski team. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that, but
Why do you want to get on the women's ski team, Ron?
my God, they have those downhillers and all. They got to be in great shape.
Well, that's right. They'll probably have to gear down too, right? Do they gear down when they're going down?
Gear down, yeah. They're going down. Yeah, they have to gear down. Yeah, but I mean, it's like like the Olympics. They're complaining about whatever's going on in China and that. But you see the gymnastics in it.
Carl Malden.
Oh my God, these people like.
My nose isn't that big, is it?
Well, I didn't know where Susan was going with that, but
Susan's taking over she should be at the comedy club.
he's got a flyer. Yeah.
Oh.
Streets of San Francisco.
Dude, I need one of those little buttons. I'm having another heart attack here. Oh, that's pretty cool.
So Mel, do you have to leave early today? Seriously?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Where are you going?
It's personal, Tom.
We don't care. Where are you going?
North Vancouver, half an hour, 45 minutes from here.
What are you doing?
I got an business appointment.
More important than this? Like this is pretty much a regular thing every week. So you didn't know that
I could only do this appointment at 12:30 p.m. So I have to leave.
Are you taking the car with the Stanley Cups on it?
No, that's in the garage, sitting in the garage. I've unplugged it, unhooked the battery and everything. So I'm driving it snowed last night, so I'm driving a 4x4.
oh.
No Stanley Cups on this?
Not yet. You can't put those little Stanley Cups on until it's, I think, 50 above or above. So
Right.
50 feet above.
50 above, approximately.
Okay.
So last night,
Hold on here. This kind of, I think this is pertinent, really. I cancel meetings to watch you guys. So
That's dedication.
and here's Ira again here. He's showing what a good speller he is. I think he needs excuse, but
might
letter. Ira.
want to run spell check next time.
He's so mad because I didn't friend him yet.
Ira, I couldn't see it because I don't have my glasses on. Don't worry about it.
See our informative listeners here. Larry's having his back waxed today. That's what the really thing is, isn't it?
Funny thing is, Michael's doing it.
So Mel, what's going on with the stock market there in Canada? How you doing? Making money?
Yeah, it's still been good. I actually had a stock that was. You guys, Dave, would you know the Wall Street Reporter? Is that a big publication?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
pretty wide following. Yeah.
One of my stocks was mentioned in that today.
Oh wow.
So, nice.
Yeah, no, it's been good. Like I said, I've been cashing up with quite a few clients, so I think we're in for a correction here. I don't know when it's going to happen. The markets have gone up way too quickly, based on what Facebook and Walmart, Home Depot, and Netflix. So
yeah, all the big tech. Well, Walmart's not big tech, but big box.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's no substance to a lot of these stocks, right? So I think we're gonna have a little correction. So.
Good. And so Mel, anything to do with turtles, anything like that? Nothing. Did you see all the turtles down in Texas there? They were all getting cold.
Well, I failed to mention because I was talking about the big hump-ass turtle out of Galapagos. But yeah, there was like 3,500 turtles down in Texas that, because of the cold, had to be sheltered, and then they lost the power. Elon Musk, I think, sent some generators, and then the power got shut off. So I don't know. Tom, you did some homework. That's good. So what happened? How many how many passed away? Or
Hold on. I don't think they passed away. I'm just trying to figure out. So once again, 3,500 turtles. Did you count those turtles?
No, Wang Chung did. So up to 3,500 turtles.
Up to 3,500.
Yeah.
So that could be two turtles.
2,000 to 3,500.
Did any die?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking Tom.
No, they're fine. They're all right. They're cold. They're just cold. Actually, the cold's good for your system. It's good for you.
But they went into a stunned state. They were like paralyzed because they're not used to the cold. So, did you know that?
No, they weren't paralyzed. No.
Yes, they were. But hold on a second. Jeez.
They were cold.
Neck down, they were paralyzed.
Anyways, I got it written down somewhere.
Must be true then, right?
It's fact.
Yeah.
Gresh, so you're telling me let's cover your hips there too, Gresh. The one hip's getting better, right?
Yeah, I've been taking these arthritis pills, and it feels so much better. The left one I'm going to get done pretty soon.
Good.
After this week, and then I'm going to get the left one done, and then I'm going to get the right one done, and then I'm going to maybe I'll make a comeback in the over 60 league.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll make that over 80. Make that over 80 league. I want to be the young guy.
Right. Last night I'm driving into the great old Manhattan and I hit a pothole.
Oh, the roads are terrible.
Oh my God. So I had the run flat tire, right? Thank God. So I was able to get in and back out, got the car in this morning, got the new tire on, but holy smokes, I thought I got hit with a grenade or something.
I'll tell you, in all seriousness, you really got to be careful when you're out there driving. The roads are awful. I've never seen them as bad. The potholes are, I was driving across 287 the other day. It's just
right. And this was it was right where the cross county goes into the Henry Hudson coming across.
Yeah. And
so that usually bottlenecks up, and it was. So it wasn't like I was zipping along or anything.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, that was
the first words out of your mouth, Dave.
What do you think they were?
Mention your mother.
I should have got a good ear.
Oh, this is great. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, so Mel, did you sit around and have a couple of wobbly pops and watch last week's show?
3 times, Tom.
And so, in all seriousness, don't have to be humble or anything like that. How did you feel you performed?
I think we all did very well. Otherwise, it wouldn't be bad.
I'll ask the question again. How do you feel you performed?
I thought I was okay. Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being average. What do you say? We want progress, not perfection. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, but again, you've taken you started off strong, right? And it's like, maybe it was just one of those things you really didn't know any better, so you were just saying things and really didn't think, and it actually came out smart. But now it's like, you're back down to normal.
Well, listen, in defense, he's got a lot going on. The market's popping.
Yeah.
Come on, you got to give the guy a break. He's got to earn a living.
You know what? Honest to God, Dave, I mean this in very serious. Like, one of the reasons I love you so much is like you're always coming to people's defense. Like, you'll defend people.
Yeah, I'm just
saying, defenseman.
That's right.
Good point.
That's why he was a captain, Tom, and you were just an assistant captain. There's a big difference,
I was a captain for some part-time, Mel.
Part-time.
When nobody else wanted it.
But Dave's working part-time at the liquor store.
So he's still working at the liquor store.
Working there, Dave?
What's that?
Still working at the liquor store?
Yeah. I was in there this morning. Well, it's amazing. The warm weather, it was warm yesterday. Today it's beautiful out here, right? Yeah. People are starting to filter back in, get the spring fever.
January, January kind of cuts in a little bit because of got to pay those Christmas bills,
Bills, and everybody goes on that January like no drink diet, no drink year that lasts.
Well, I go on the other one. I go on the drink diet.
Yeah, you just up the intake. But no, it's a great little spot. You guys will have to stop in sometime when the weather's nice and like that.
And Dave, your baby's sitting the grandson right now. He's taking a nap.
Yeah, having a power nap. He went down about 12:30. A young Trey, and expect him to. His dad's working hard in the background here. His mom's in the office working today. So, what happened is they had a little COVID thing at his little daycare, So they had to shut it down for 2 weeks. He got his test yesterday, passed with flying colors.
Nice.
So they need Grandpa to come in and help out.
So inquiring minds want to know, Dave, do people recognize you in the liquor store?
Well, you got to have the mask on, right? And yeah, but I do have my jersey on, so.
Well, if I don't want to be mean, maybe you should wear Don's.
Yeah, they actually think,
Yeah.
That's how I get, Hey, Don, how you doing? That's
Yeah, probably what we should do is call Mel and see what he thinks, how to get recognized, right? Because he knows how to use the stamp.
It's like when I go into the garden, for the longest time, there was a guard thought I was Gordie Howe. I don't know why they thought I was Gordie Howe, whatever. So every time I go by, he say, "Hey, Gordie, how you doing?" Yeah, pretty good.
I go to Costco. This one guy, Pavel, always says hello to me. I think he thinks I'm Mark Messier or something like that. He doesn't. There's no way he knows me.
Oh yeah, right. No, I said so. You had the guy go, "Hey, Gordie, you had a great career." Yeah, well, thanks.
You need to have for me.
I like that stuff. So not normally to get recognized. So
quick hockey question.
Yo.
At the beginning of this, when Mel came on here, we did this little thing. What team do you think was going to surprise you this year? And does anybody know where the Los Angeles Kings are in the playoffs right now? In the
They're not in the playoffs.
They won 6 in a row. They're
in the playoffs.
The playoffs haven't started yet.
They're going to be in the playoffs.
If the playoffs started today. If they started. They and Chicago in, right? I think Chicago's in too.
Chicago's there too, yeah. Then you got Colorado's like having a little bit of a.
How about Florida? What they're doing too? They're a surprise team.
Well, when you look at especially Florida. Florida's got good players there.
Yeah, but you know what? Bobrovsky isn't even the number one goalie right now.
Right.
That's kind of surprising me.
Well, you look at that $10 million a year for another 8 years.
Ooh, I know. Yeah.
Oh, it's a show. Like you get Quenville down there, and you get a guy that, it's basically the same thing when the Islanders got the coach and the general manager in there that, they already came. They had good players. It's just a matter of getting everybody on the right page, I think. Anyway.
Yeah, you changed the culture. Apparently, the culture was they were spending too much time at the beach, from what I understand.
So, Larry, the Canucks, boy, they're picking on them out west, aren't they? Right, the Canucks.
Well, yeah, kind of a shock out of Montreal. I picked Montreal to win that division, and Toronto's running away with it right now. But it was a matter of which do I hate more, Montreal or Toronto? So that's why I picked Montreal. But that Julian getting fired and Kirk Muller. That was kind of a surprise. And then the fact that they hired a Frenchman, and now they're talking about, well, they hired a Frenchman because he speaks French, and they won't hire a guy that doesn't speak French, which is prejudice. So, and then out here, Roussel gets into I think he hit a guy 2 or 3 times and caused blood, which is what happens in the NHL. Well, not in today's NHL. And he gets fined $5,000, Tom. Like, when you hit Robert Pickard there, that Frenchman, what do you think you would have got for that?
I got a bonus.
Yeah. And now they're getting fined $5,000. Are you kidding me? Come on. Anyways, Julian. Yeah. So Julian gets fired. Green is close, I think. JT Miller has been relegated to the 3rd line. He's their best player. He's playing.
Really?
Yeah. They're all not playing as well as they can in the goaltending and defense and et cetera, et cetera.
Well, what's amazing too in Montreal, at the start of the year, they were playing fantastic, and there's the same coach, and all of a sudden they're not playing well, so they fire the coach. I guess, there's the old story where he loses the room, so they got to do something.
So at the start of the year, Toffoli, he's got 10. He got like 8 of them against Vancouver.
That's right.
And Toffoli's a pretty good player. Listen, he's a pretty good player, but he's not a 40-goal scorer.
Yeah.
And Anderson, the kid they signed from, and I really like him. He is tough and up and down. He had like 7 or whatever. And then all of a sudden now they're kind of be the players they are. They're NHL players. And then you're right, though. Then Julian, who I think a lot of people think is a really good coach.
Yeah.
He gets axed. And so but that's the first, it's the same thing with that the parts of the Twitter world that are cesspool that out there we're talking about David Quinn, what he's doing with the Rangers. Come on.
Yeah.
They're not ready to be, they're on their way to being a legitimate Stanley Cup contender. They're not even there yet, the Rangers, with all due respect.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
But the first person that gets looked at is the coach, but sometimes it's fair, sometimes it's not. So.
Well, I think that like the Vancouver situation was that game Monday? That was a perfect storm because they were up 3-0 on Edmonton. And so I laid a bet that Edmonton was going to come back and win. And I got like 7-1 on my bet, 6-1, and Edmonton came back and won. So I like Vancouver.
Yeah.
Like you made money off them?
Yeah.
It's like Gresh made money, like it's Ron made money. Gresh.
No, but it's like
just another source of revenue.
Yeah.
But you bet against. I bet the Washington come back on the Devils. You bet those things, you get great odds. If one comes back, you can bet a lot of them. To win your money. But anyway,
how about Connor McDavid? How about that guy?
Who's that?
Connor McDavid.
Oh yeah, I'd like to play against him. Like if I was coach, like his coach.
Austin Matthews played pretty well too.
Yeah. I'd like to get caught flat-footed against Connor McDavid. That'd be great.
Well, in my case, it doesn't matter who it was. Flat-footed, I was done.
So Mel, have you done a lot of homework? Is there notes there you got? Anything?
I've got notes. Yep. So
okay. What's first on the list?
Okay, the first thing, when I send you an email, Tom, why does it take you 3 days to get back to me when I have important issues to talk about?
Well, you send me a pot with your food in it, like the red pot. Like it's embarrassing.
We don't drugs on the show.
It's a crock pot.
Oh, crock pot. Well, that's different.
Yeah. So every Sunday you're cooking, so I thought I'd send you one and see what you thought of it, and shoot me down.
I'll back up. I apologize. You are correct. I need to respond in a more expedient fashion.
No, across the street, it would take some 3 days to get back to me.
I made chili, by the way, Gresh.
Oh, that's nice. I'll probably get one of those for Super Bowl next year.
Chili in the pot there. I have a nice silver pot.
Oh,
so Tom, I have to tell you, I'm going to fess up what I had for lunch today.
What'd you have?
I had a double chicken cutlet with Swiss cheese, bacon, barbecue sauce on an everything bagel. It was awesome. Awesome.
You know what, Dave? What's our saying? Progress, not perfection, right? It's okay.
Yeah, I'll probably nod off here in about 10 minutes, though.
Yeah, thank God there's no game tonight.
Yeah, I just had one of those urges to visit the dark side of food. It was delicious.
Yeah, that's all right. And Mel, speaking of that, how was your birthday? Did you have chocolate cake and beer?
Of course. Yeah.
That's
nice picture of you, Mel, with the cake.
Huge. You know what? The kids started to eat it, and I said, shit, it's already almost destroyed. So we need to talk about something. I'll get back to it. But so I sent Tom a picture because I made a cabbage roll, a one skillet cabbage roll casserole. I bought, again, Dave's wife, Paula. We're going to call her Paula because we forgot her name last week. Anyways.
Dave, what is your wife's name?
Oh, you expect me to remember now all of a sudden? Second time around, you're supposed to remember? Oh, yeah. No, Alex. Alex is my wife.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
It's too late now. It's Paula. Paula's in my head. So I send Tom a picture. I'm cooking a one skillet casserole, a cabbage casserole. Instead of rolling the rice and the meat in the cabbage, you just make it in a, what do you call it? Crock pot.
Yeah.
So I sent it to Tom and he says, well, it's red. I said, well, red is a power color, not black. Red is a power color. So if you want to go to the gym, wear a red color so you stand out. Why they have the red carpet. The lady wore red flag. Stop sign is in red. It's a power color, aggressive color. Okay, Tom?
I now that you put it there, Mel, I see it. I apologize. I don't know why I have to be so harsh about it.
Color Mel.
That's right. Beautiful red.
All right.
When Dave and I try to help you, it's not like we reprimanded you and yelled at you. We were just trying to help you.
Well, he's hollering at you, Mel.
So at
Right.
the end of the day, Larry, was it good? Delicious food? Sounds
It was
good.
really good. And then you had your Italian seasoning and cayenne, lots of garlic. That was good.
Oh man.
Nice. Okay. So that was your first thing on the list there, the complaining that I didn't respond to your emails quickly. Is that?
I've sent you quite a few emails, Tom, that you haven't responded to. And I know you're a busy guy, going to Costco and buying black T-shirts and that, but something, it only takes 2 seconds. It only takes 2 seconds to respond. It's like, well, here's another thing, Dave. When you didn't answer the phone the other day, I was thinking, as a financial advisor, which I think you were, you'd think that maybe you'd, like the house phone, you could save $30 a month, couldn't you, by canceling your house phone?
No, you bundle. With the bundle, you don't save money.
Oh,
Bundle.
yeah. Well, you can save it, but I need it for the security in the house, so we keep it. Pay the 30. But no, I don't answer the landline because it's especially too. I think we talked about. You get that first thing the person says is "Don't hang up." You're like, okay.
Security? Oh, security? Okay. Security?
Okay.
Yeah, they got an extended warranty, solar panels.
Yeah.
This is your last call. We're not going to call you again for the extended warranty.
Oh my God. They call me. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They called me yesterday. We're calling about the extended warranty on your car. What kind of car do I have? Well, what kind do you have? I go, you tell me. You're the one sending me the stuff. I'm arguing with the person on the phone. I got nothing else to do. Just another Saturday.
Yeah.
So Mel, your first thing on the list was to complain to everybody. Is that?
Well, I guess so.
Okay. So what's the next thing on the list? Have you complained? You haven't complained to Gresh yet. Go ahead.
Oh, he has.
I'm wearing this outfit again because I didn't get my care package again.
Go down to the Federal Express thing.
I haven't been. That's true. I haven't been to the mailbox lately, but I'll try to on the way to my appointment.
Hey, today, Mel. Let's get my haircut.
How much did that haircut cost you again?
25 cents a corner.
Well, cheap.
No, there's a lot of corners up there now. It used to be only like 4 or 5 corners. There's about 18 of them now.
Mel, so what else? Herb, what else on the list? What's next?
So for my birthday, we had the chocolate cake with the jam and the white ice just heaped on with extra on the side. So if I didn't get enough on the cake, I just threw some more on. And that's why I'm spelt 190. And then so we're going to have to talk about this, and I'd like the viewers to chime in. So I got one tattoo, and the kids got me a gift certificate for another tattoo session. So something hockey related, throw in your ideas. We can talk about it.
So the second tat, right?
Second
Tommy,
tat.
Do you have a tat, Tom?
No.
Tommy, Gresh, do you have one?
No.
No, do I.
I have other things to do.
Yeah. Well,
everybody,
so Larry's opening it up, folks.
yeah.
Right.
Looking for
I think you should do get a Stanley Cup on each, like
So
on your arms.
what tattoo? Hold on. What would Mel say? Get a tat? What would the tattoo be?
Yes,
He's looking for
Okay,
ideas.
so here's the first one.
I need some ideas.
Oh no, hold on.
You got 2 cups.
Cups. Here's another one. Kotzi's face.
Where would you put that? I wonder.
I don't know if you can put that low down.
Nobody will see it. Oh, there you go.
Poor
That's
Cox.
good. Sir James tattoo.
Well, Sir James tattoo is good one. I like that.
Yeah.
But I think you should put a Stanley Cup on each shoulder so that when you go to the beach and you're walking on the beach, down in somewhere wherever you're going to the beach.
No, I'm gonna
Right there.
let me something on my right wrist or down the back of my arm, but something small. It won't be big.
Maybe like a
Something small.
Kleenex on your right wrist.
My daughter got a little writing on her arm. It looks pretty good. So I got something on my left wrist. I'll have something on my right wrist, and then something down the back of an arm. So,
And it's something small you want to put on the back of your arm.
suggestions. Well, it's going to be, the needle's probably going to break because my arm is so strong. But anyways,
But okay, so something small. Okay.
Okay.
well, I don't want a big. I'm not like you see the guys that have the whole arm done. I don't like that. It's just something that.
Right.
Something small. Like you've already got a body part and stuff.
Let's see. You should do something small. You get a picture of Zuccarello, put it on there.
Well, here we go. Here's an idea. Sleeves to match the vest.
Ira's on fire.
Yeah, he is. Ira, yeah. Who was it last week that was on fire last week? I don't know.
Ron Jameson, I think.
So that's right. Well, Ron's a little weak today. Gritty. Come on, Ron. Ron, you're like Mel because Ron, you really hit it out of the park last week, but this week it's like
Ron, Gritty. That's a Flyer thing. That does not come anywhere near.
We don't like
anybody that skated on Broadway.
oh, here we go.
I wish Gritty would have been around when we were playing, Dave.
Yeah.
Ups at that ass.
Susan is butter today. You know why?
Smooth.
Susan's on a roll. She's butter.
No.
Where do you see the turtles at?
Good point, Bugash.
Yeah. What stage of whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mel, we didn't cover what perfume you wearing today.
What's his name?
I saw this in the cupboard.
Not Givenchy, the other one.
Is that the one that was in the video you sent us?
No, the Black Panther.
Yeah,
Never heard of that one. No, I'll have to look online.
it's illegal in 9 states.
It's 100%. 60% is 100%.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's 60% of the time. It's right all the time. Gasoline. That's what he's got.
That's like the news.
Yeah.
Oh, the sex. That's what it was. It's Sex Panther. That's what it was.
Sex panther. Oh, the smell. That's a question I want to.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Do you have a cabinet like that in the video, seriously, or did you just make that up?
I've got a medicine cabinet. I'll take a picture and send it to you, but you won't respond.
I will now. I told you. I didn't know if it affected you that much.
Cabinets that you put perfume in? That doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
In the bathroom, right? Different colognes. I'll send you a picture, Tom.
Excellent. Good. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Well, what days? Well, Tom will respond by next Thursday.
Dave, you've got the Aqua Volva going or Old
The what?
Spice?
Old Spice.
Old Spice going?
Yeah. Old Spice.
I saw it. I thought it was they had it on sale in Costco. They're pretty. Just get a bag of it.
A gallon pail. Just stick your head in it.
Big barrel of it.
Yeah, stick your head in there. We'll
Yeah,
filter
just
it out.
stick your head in, right? Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
No, look at Ira here. He is smells like used diaper and Indian food. It's not.
I like it.
I'm going to be changing my grandson's diaper here shortly, so that's something to think
nice.
about.
Yeah.
You know,
Sorry, no, I apologize. Are you done with your list?
because I think Larry's got to run. Now I know he feels like he can't run, but you got to go. You got an appointment. You may want to.
I'm good for 2 or 3 minutes yet.
All right.
So
I was thinking personally, and I love the hat. I do love the hat.
Can I leave
But
then?
I was thinking maybe you were going to return it to that guy in the Bowery of Vancouver.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I've got 3 of them.
That being
Take that hat to number 5 orange.
What would that be, Ron?
I don't know. Leave it
Is
as
that 5 orange still there?
Oh yeah, it's one of the only ones left. The Ballet.
That's a good restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
They've
French
still got food poisoning there.
How do you get food poisoning in that?
He ate a bowl of chili from number 5 orange.
Oh yeah.
Where's number 5 orange? I missed that one. Where's that?
I don't know.
Vancouver.
It was a place.
Oh,
Of,
Vancouver. Great city.
it's like church. It's a place of worship.
Number 5 or Vancouver? Both.
Both. Listen, Vancouver. I grew up. I lived 4 years there. I love Vancouver. I love that.
Those are the 4 years you grew up?
Well, I didn't grow up yet. I'm waiting. I'm going to wait. I have a couple more years before by the time I turn 70, I'm going to be grown up.
Good.
Hopefully.
Good deal.
Let me leave you with one thing here, because Dave works at the liquor store. I went to the doctor the other day. He said, Larry, you should stop drinking booze or drink less booze. I said, Doc, I couldn't find that brand. See you guys next week.
See you, Mel. Good to see you, Herb.
Yeah.
Enjoy that bowl of soup. Enjoy that bowl of soup.
What was that final shot? What was that final look?
I know.
Who knows? I never listened to him.
Yeah. No, that was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No booze.
Yeah.
Stop drinking. So,
That's good.
yeah.
So,
anyway.
Dave, what do you think all these teams like Florida are doing so well? I think they can keep going for the rest of the season, or is this a?
Yeah, I do. I think that division might be maybe the least competitive depth-wise.
Yeah.
And at some point, any franchise that's been bad long enough has got to turn. It's got to turn at some point.
Yeah.
And I think you get Quenneville in there. That's a legitimate coach. He's been a winner. He's been around forever. He seems to have the right vibe with the generation you got to coach now. And it's just a matter of time. And they were talking before, and that's even paying a guy $10 million a year that's not even starting in goal. So,
yeah, and that you're right with the depth on that division. But there, as you know, there's like Tampa's good, Carolina's good.
Yeah, there's three. But when you're playing in the East, the Rangers division, the Rangers are competitive. They're not winning as much but you're in for a battle when you're playing them.
Yep.
And, so you got four teams that are pretty close. So,
How about the Tiger Woods thing? You see the accident he got in?
Oh man,
I lived right where he got in the accident is Hawthorne Boulevard. I used to drive that road all the time where I lived.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw yesterday morning a doctor had the skeleton of the joints of your leg and what they had to do, and
Saw that.
they had to put everything back together. Like,
Oh God.
and I guess the injury, like they've seen it before, is it happens when you're out of control and you try and hit the brake, right, with your right foot.
Oh.
And your foot comes off, and so when the impact of hello, big boy, hold on, I just want to introduce you to my grandson.
Yeah, let's see him.
My son,
What's his name?
Trey.
Hey.
David.
Hey.
There he is, right there. Hi,
Hi,
bud.
guys.
There
All
you go.
right.
There you go.
Excellent.
I saw you walking yesterday or day before.
Yeah, that's right. Doing some walking in the park.
Very cool walking with Dad.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Great.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
be taking care of him. Going to teach him to throw a golf club.
There you go.
Well, that'll come. Dave, don't worry. If he's Maloney, that'll come naturally.
Yeah, well, it's his father could actually play, and he doesn't. Now, my other boy, he's got a little more of the Canadian blood in him. He'll heave it. But
Have you taught them how to speak proper English too, like the proper words?
for the situation, when the situation calls,
Right.
yeah, David's a little bit different. Hello, big boy. So anyway, the Tiger thing is just.
Yeah.
Although
It was amazing too. I guess it happens with celebrities all the time, but the detail that they divulge, like I'm sure they didn't get his approval to divulge all that information about his injuries, right?
Well, the thing too, and I guess you instinctively you take your right foot and you hit the brake.
Yeah.
And so when the front, that's the first. Apparently, he flipped front side first and then went that way. So the part of his body that took all the impact. So like when I fell off a roof.
You told us, yeah.
Broke my foot. So that was the thing. When I fell, my right foot hit first.
Right.
So that the navicular was the bone that exploded. So, man, I saw the hardware they had to put his. That's tough. That's tough stuff.
Well, that's living proof right there, Dave. If you do fall next time, try to go head first.
Yeah. Then I can catch myself on the bounce.
So I was going over to clean Gresh's car, and I went head first. The elbow went down first.
I didn't notice that before. Actually, a guy, good bud. I don't know if you guys how well you know John Giannone, but John took a header on the weekend. And he's in tough shape too. Same thing. Hit a patch, went down on his elbow, and he's banged up his shoulder and everything like that. So
I'm not trying to be funny here, but Tom calls me up. I don't know what day it was. Calls me up. He goes, "Ron, don't go outside with your hip. It's really icy out there. I don't want to see you fall." I said, "Okay." So a few hours go by. He calls me up. He goes, "See this?" I go, "What?" He goes, "I was cleaning up. I went to clean the car off, and I slipped on the ice." I go, "Hold on." He tells me not to go out there like he can't fall.
I know. So, and of course, the male ego kicks in right away, right? I mean, there's a woman that was out there walking her poodle saying, "Oh, you need to be careful of the ice." And yeah, sure, right. I'm Tom Laidlaw. I can walk on ice. Yeah.
So they changed it to True Grit Life from Super True Grit Life. They just
Right.
I tell you, the MS were going pretty good too.
God.
Well, the thing too is if like, we were playing, if it's no different, like if you expected to get hit, then you kind of brace yourself. But when you got hit out of nowhere, so when you fall like that or something, like
Totally.
same thing. I remember actually we talked about him, Andre Dory, God bless him. He drove me, for 8 or however long it was. He picked me up house, taking the train station because we worked together.
Right.
And we were going through Grand Central one day, and so my crutches wore out at the bottom, so I took a complete header right in Grand Central. So same thing. People are trying to help me. I'm okay. Leave me, park it away. Gosh.
Isn't it funny how we just can't accept help, right? It's like,
Right. Same thing. I took a header on the Greenwich Avenue one time. Same thing. People, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I go out with one of my kids, and I get to the curb. If the wrong foot is in front, I can't get up on the curb, right? Because I can't lift my left leg up to get it. So my son goes, "I'll help you. Get away from me."
Yeah.
Like he goes, "Dad, no, I'm not going to."
Yeah.
all right, so we got a plan. We planned a Costco trip that we just totally let slide. Now that it's getting nicer out, we got to go to Costco.
Dave, we're planning around Dave's schedule because he's kind of working at with the thing, so we don't want to interrupt that because that's got to change a tire each time going into the city.
Yeah. That run flat. Yeah, it'd be good to go when it gets back to normal. We're good to go. We don't have to, be wearing the mask and stuff.
So the Knicks had a game the other night. Was the first game with fans. This is going to be the first game for the Rangers, right? Coming up.
Yeah, Friday. Apparently, Kenny Albert was telling me last night that it was a good atmosphere. Now, basketball is a little different because people are a little closer to the court.
Yeah.
And ball, it's a little more intimate.
Yeah.
But still, it's a start, right? I mean,
apparently they had one guy. They had one guy heckling the referee, and because there's only 2,000 people in the building, they could hear every word you're saying. I guess it's pretty good.
That's the problem.
Where was that talk?
What's that?
Where was that?
The Madison Square Garden. Boomer Science was talking about it.
Well, that's like when the Islanders were in. When the Islanders played there 3 times, right? So at the end of the anthem, I felt like I should have yelled "Podford sucks."
Yeah.
And I probably could have easily yelled that.
That would have been pretty funny, actually. That'd be great.
Or as
you do the whistle first.
Dennis now claims he claims now that they're chanting Potvins cups. That's how he hears it.
Yeah.
But so just to get a little atmosphere. But I wasn't. Now, if I was Herb, I could fight like him, or whatever. I might have been really brave.
Yeah.
So
are we going to make the hats like a weekly thing, or what are we going to do?
Yeah, I got a couple more I could do. I mean, I always put a hat on because look at my head. There's no hair. If I had hair. And Tommy, you've got enough self-confidence now in this second life you've taken on to be able to say, "Hey, this is who I am."
You have to watch some hairs head like that because they can slip off easy. So.
Just glued right, just a suction cup. It's like a suction cup right there.
Yeah. So have you down your morning march still, Tom? You still do that? You do that?
Yeah. So we head to Todd's Point. It's getting brighter out now too. So I do a video every time. I actually should post more of my pictures. Some beautiful sunrises there.
Oh yeah,
it's fantastic. Yeah.
Usually down. I go down in the afternoon for the sunsets, and it's really a hidden gem around town. That's nice. It's great. Yeah. It's So where do you think Larry had to go?
Probably to the bathroom.
I don't think he wouldn't. I don't think he'd leave early unless it was something that was going to make him some money. So it's a business.
I think he'd have to go to the bathroom. I think he had to go to the bathroom. He
planned it. He's planning
it. Yeah, sure.
Had to set up. So he set an appointment to go to the bathroom. That's like he's a busy man then.
Well, he is. He's got.
Yeah.
That or he's full of SHIT. And knew he had to go.
That too.
Yeah, probably has something important to do. Like,
great. Hold on, guess one thing we didn't cover. I forgot about this. Did you get a new juicer?
Not yet. No. I have a one of those jet mixers. What do you call them?
Right.
And I do that with my stuff.
What do you call them? Bullets, right?
Yeah, Bullet. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We actually, my youngest guy he was out in Utah for 2 months. He came back on Monday, so we got the little one. He's got the big Bullet. So
yeah, mine's I can fit quite a bit of stuff in it. My daughter likes it. She makes her stuff in it, mixes up salt, whatever the hell that is. Oh God!
Here's a suggestion for what Mel was doing.
Yeah.
Turtles. Yeah, riding turtles.
Right.
I'll tell you what, though, that line that somebody had there talking about his wife now being married to a woman, that was one of the best lines.
I like how he figured, go figure was the end.
Yeah.
My wife, James Patrick, a fan growing up, and now she's married to my ex-wife. Now she's married to another woman. Go figure.
That's you know what? We should have a segment now, like moment of the day.
Yeah. Highlight of the day, like
moment of the day.
Somebody to sponsor. You know what, Gresh? We'll get one of Tommy's other shows to sponsor that moment.
Well, like, which one of the 200?
Yeah, like whatever the talk with Keith Allen or
Kevin Allen. Yeah.
Kevin Allen.
Yeah.
The highlight of the day was brought to you by yeah. So I like it. Good for you. You know, it's broadens the market. Good for us because we're riding your coattails. So it's good.
So that's our first moment of the day right there.
Yeah, moment of the day. Highlight of the day. Just
It'd be True Grit Life.
True Grit Life, moment of the day.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. So we'll have to we'll have to make sure Larry's aware of it. So you're going to send him. You're going to send him an email, Tom, or in response to one?
No, I can't now.
You don't answer?
I just don't respond to anything now. Or else I'll send him an email telling me I'm not responding.
I'll send him an email that Jackie from the alumni is going to send him something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not when she's going to send, but she's going to send something.
Yeah, so we can either send an email saying I'm not responding, or I can just flood like 100 emails to it, like just bombard it.
You know what we do is every email, like most of my emails, it just goes right to the garbage, right?
Right.
So I'm just going to forward them to Larry.
Right. There you go. Nice. Or we could just give out his email address to everybody here and they can all email him at the same time. That'd be good.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh.
That's even better.
We'll say to everybody, okay, at 2:00, send out an email to Larry Malik and say the same thing. Everybody say the same thing.
I'm going to all my spam emails. I'm going to send them all to him.
Yeah, all the trash emails just forward them.
And all the ones you can have them all. I don't really care. I don't.
Or when the people call with the extended warranties and the solar panels, give them Larry Malik's number.
The next person that calls for that, I'm going to give him Mel's number.
This guy wants an extended warranty.
Yeah, I'm good myself, but I've got a buddy that
we got to do that with everything we get.
Anything else you guys are selling or whatever? No.
Susan's good today. She's got a good idea too. We'll send him an email one word at a time.
Oh my God.
Oh, God. That's good. Good stuff.
Yeah. Amazing.
Well, guys, another great show.
Yeah.
I know you got to run, Dave. You got your grandson there. Great job. Again, if anybody wants to listen to the radio version of the show, you can go to radio.co at 365 Sports to listen to it again. Yeah. And I think your nook is beautiful the way it is. It is a nook. It looks fantastic. And we need to get that saw out too to cut that little corner, right?
Yeah, I got to cut the back so it fits better.
Yeah.
David, good luck with
it. Yeah. So until next time, lads, it's always a pleasure.
Text me the address of the store.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
See everybody. See you next week.
Okay, later.